It's beer o'clock on Reload Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Rogue Ales and it's a bottle of Beard beer. It's 4.8% ABV and I'll read you the first paragraph. It says Beard beer is brewed with yeast created from brewmaster John Myers' beard. We'll get into that in a moment. It's the yeast strain that they've managed to cultivate from his beard. There's a look at the bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the opening. Look at that. Beer in the glass then. I'm not even sure what style of beer this is. It must have its own category, being probably one of the world's first beard beers. Kind of quite clever actually. Looks like a very typical American brew. The English ales, if this is just a traditional ale, then if this was British it would be a little bit darker than this, a little bit kind of more maltier looking. But this is lighter. It kind of looks like an American pale ale. Lots of carbonation streaming off the bottom of that glass. It's a 2 to 3 finger, slightly off-white head. The beer is very clear and golden in colour. Look at that, it looks fantastic. Let's get the aroma on Beard beer. Ooh, it smells slightly saison-ish. John obviously likes a saison. He's managed to tip some in his beard and it's kind of manifested into this bit of yeast maybe. Lovely lemony aroma, a little bit of spice in there. You can get that breadiness from the malt. It smells really good. Should we dive in? Cheers. Oh yeah, that is really good. It's quite different from quite a few American beers I've had, but it's a very well built best bitter, I'd say. Oh yeah, I like that. I really like that. First of all, that carbonation moves the beer around the inside of the mouth, smashes it into your palate, explodes it on the palate to release some really good bready, biscuity, malty flavours. The beer is very kind of tart-like, very jammy. It tastes like my grandmother used to kind of warm a little pan of hot jam, making her own jam. And if you were lucky, she'd let you dip your finger in it when it was cooling down a little bit and you taste it. It's got that warm jam aroma and taste, like a fruit jam. It's nice and sweet. And it's that jamminess, it's that fruitiness, it's from the hop character in the beer. And it's very different from a lot of American beers that I've tried. But that jamminess, yeah, it's a lovely hop character. I'd like to know what hop is in the beer, but they don't actually mention it. It's fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I'm going to really enjoy that this evening. So Beard beer is brewed with a yeast created from brewmaster John Myers' beard. No need to freak out, brewers have used wild yeast in beer making for centuries. John has had the same old growth beard since 1978 and for over 15,000 brews, blimey. So it's no great surprise that a natural yeast ideal for brewing was discovered in his beard. Fantastic stuff, fantastic stuff. What does beer taste like? Try it, we think you'd be surprised. I really like it. I really like it. You can get this beer, or you can pick this beer up from Beers of Europe, the UK's largest online beer store, with lots of beer from all around the world. America, as we see here, Britain, Italy. I've had some Japanese beer from them, German, Belgium, all of the great brewing nations. If you want to pick up something, if you've been working away, if you've been on holiday, you drank something while you're away, you want to pick it up back home, best place to get it is beersofeurope.co.uk. And with that over, it's very carbonated. You kind of hear me kind of bringing back some of the carbonation from this beer. I'm going to rate it. As I said, it's a very, very different beer from even what Rogue brew. You've got your classic kind of pink bottles over there. It's just a marketing ploy. They're kind of extreme. They brew really good chocolate stouts. They brew crazy pretzel beers with strawberry and vanilla and all sorts of different stuff. Donut beers, I think they're called. And then they brew really good IPAs, and now they just brewed a really good, for me, really good best bitter. A really good best bitter. So yeah, I like that enough to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Check out beersofeurope.co.uk. Yeah, please comment, subscribe, and cheers.